So we're gonna do a variation on leg swings, so you can use a wall or a pole for balance. The leg's gonna kick forward, and then we're gonna swing it back straight. So it comes forward bent, goes back straight, and we're gonna repeat that for 30 seconds. And just let it be a natural kind of swinging motion. Good. Let's switch to the other side. So setting up your balance support, leg kicks forward bent, goes back straight. Repeat that for 30 seconds. And remember to keep breathing throughout all our exercises. Good. Switch sides again. Now we're gonna do across the body. So we're gonna go across the body with a bent knee and open with a straight leg. We're gonna repeat that for 30 seconds. Good. Last one, other side. So across the body with the bent leg and open with a straight for 30 seconds. Good, and then back to center. So for this one, we'll need a wall for balance. So place your hand on the wall. You're gonna hug your knee up towards your chest using your other hand. Then you're gonna swing it back, grab your ankle, and come into a quad stretch. We're gonna alternate from front to back for 45 seconds. Good, and bring that down. So now we'll turn to the other side. Hand on the wall for support. Bring that knee to your chest, give it a nice hug, and then switch, grab the ankle into the quad stretch for 45 seconds. Good, now rest there and just come back to standing. So we're gonna step in a bit of a wider position, bend our knees and place our hands on our thighs. We're going to rotate to one side, straightening the opposite elbow, pushing into that leg. So we feel a bit of mobility in our upper back and a bit of stretch in the inner thigh on the opposite leg. And then we'll move over to the other side and we'll alternate for 45 seconds. Hold up each side for about 5 seconds so you really feel the stretch, and then switch to the other side. Good, and pause there and come back up to standing. So we're gonna stand in a bit of a wider position. We're gonna do some hip circles. So we're gonna start crossing our body, opening the hip, placing the foot down. Then we're gonna come back around the other direction. And we're gonna repeat that for 30 seconds. If you do need extra balance, you can use a wall or your pole. Good. So we'll reposition and we'll start with the other leg. Ooh, let me try that again. Ooh, got crazy. So we'll reposition. We'll start with the other leg, across the body and open, place the foot down, and then come back in that reverse position. We'll repeat that for 30 seconds. Good. Rest there, back to center. So for this one, you'll need a pole. We're going to come into a low lunge position. And we're going to lean forward. We're going to activate our glutes, kind of scoop our pelvis under. We're going to use the pole to apply pressure down and activating our stretch even further. And then we'll relax. Push down. Glute activates, tuck under, feel that front thigh stretch, and relax for 30 seconds. Good, now rest there. We're gonna switch to the other side. So low lunge, lean forward, activate the glute, scoop the pelvis under. We'll push down for 5 seconds and relax. Repeating that for 30 seconds. Good, now rest there and come back to sitting. So we're gonna place our feet together and our knees out to the side, hands on our ankles, and I like to place my elbows on my knees for a little extra stretch. We're gonna lean forward, we're gonna start the stretch here, but we're gonna round our spine And then we're gonna arch our spine and we'll feel how the stretch changes, making it a nice dynamic stretch for 45 seconds. Remember to keep breathing throughout our stretches. And if the elbow pressure is too much, you can just move them in and do just the spine. Good. Now come out of that nice and slow and just back to sitting. All right, so we're gonna sit. We're gonna cross one leg over. We're gonna bend the bottom leg. Try and get both your sit bones on the mat. Twist, hook your elbow against the knee, and then just hold that stretch for 45 seconds. Make sure to breathe throughout your stretching and sit nice and tall so you really feel it in your glutes. Good, now slowly unravel and we'll switch to the other side. So cross over, bend the bottom leg, sink your sit bones into the mat, twist, hook your elbow, and hold here for 45 seconds. Now slowly unravel and come back to sitting.